Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Louisville Cardinals and the Michigan Wolverines.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
Here are the starters for Louisville. Freak in at shooting guard. White is out there with Harrell, and it's Rozier in at the 1 spot. Well, for a long time, Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball. Really, in all sports, the school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years. Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Michigan has possession. It's a 5-point game. Ellis outside. From 17 feet out. Off the left rim and out.
And for the Wolverines, they have one official title in 1989. Have made it into the college championship game a lot of other times. Finished 5 times as the runner-up.
And here's Crawford. Passes to Flash. Screen by Ellis. Clock at 6. Flash passes to Ellis. That's good from 17 feet away.
And there have been some highs and lows in the Michigan program. Overall, you have to give them credit for being a persistent presence in the tournament. A lot of iconic moments have involved the Maize and Blue.
So it's Louisville now. The Wolverines making their last shot. Freak dishes to White. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. Ellis kicks to Crawford. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from 11. Good on the shot.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, Michigan, they trail by 1. Freak with it. Drops in the tray. Freak's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
Hey, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And here's Price following the 3-pointer by Freak, and another 3 for Louisville.
Well, guys, for Louisville in the last decade or so, it's been a bit of a renaissance in basketball. A title in 2013 gives them 3 total now. One of the premier programs in the country for sure.
Taylor is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Jones. And it's Stevenson in at the point. And Michigan has possession following the 3-point basket by Louisville. Well, Greg, Louisville with 3 college national championships. The first 2 coming in the 80s. Their coach then, Denny Crum.
Yeah, they won 2 back in 80 and then also 86. The program hasn't had a lot of coaching changes. Almost everyone who leads the program stays on for a long time.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
On the court right now for the Cardinals. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. And it's Peyton in at the 4. Nice shot by Smith. Now Odom. And thinking back to the Fab Five, there were 5 freshmen, all brought in the same year, and they all started.
Yeah. Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose were the most successful pros. All of them playing professionally at some level. It's still considered one of the greatest freshman classes, if not the greatest of all time.
That's good. Freak's got 5.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice.
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
We've got Flash. Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the 2. And for Louisville, Freak in at 2 guard. Harrell is out there with White. And it's Mack in at the center.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And for the Wolverines, Ellis is out there with Jones. Then there's Flash. And it's Smith. And it's Crawford at the 2 guard spot.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now the pass to Rozier. Harrell with it, working on Ellis. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cardinals. Michigan with the ball. Here's Flash. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Crawford kicks to Jones. Michigan moving it around. And it's Smith missing.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
Down low. Here's Flash. 11 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook, really, when you look at how they're playing. They are having their way down low.
There's a good screen. Right a screen. Rozier, the pass to Freak. White against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Louisville needs to get a shot off. And it's Freak missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Screen by Smith. On the wing, Jones. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now just a 2-point Louisville lead.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
There's Freak. Louisville, no good that time either. Crawford left side. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Crawford's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, Freak in at shooting guard. White is out there with Harrell, and it's Rozier in at the 1. Screened by Ellis. The Wolverines need to get a shot off. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And Michigan leads by 2.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
White dishes to Harrell. To end the run. Out to the right wing. Here's Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Stevenson against Price. And Sanders kicks to Freak. Dishes it to Payton. Got it. Good job in the low post. Assistant Freak. 1:35 left to play here in the second half. And the Cardinals making a change here. Hughes is checked in. And so it's Louisville with it. A 2-point game. Rozier the pass to Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. You would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
So Michigan ends up going with the new group.
Clutch free throws there, fellas. This one's a barn burner. Tight as me in an airport laboratory.
.54 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Here's Flash. Here's Smith. Matt grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
32 seconds left to play here in the second half. Smith drawn the double team. Crawford, no one around him. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Louisville with it. The lead is 2. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible. Hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Harrell, he's checked in for Payton. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. A 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Jones, no one around him. Ellis dishes to Jones. Crawford kicks to Ellis. To the wing right side. Flash. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of college basketball here on 2K Sports.